think success is reserved for the lucky few. What if I told you the game changer isn't talent or connections? It's something far more powerful. You can rewire your brain for success starting today. Ready to unlock your potential with 5 proven keys? Let's dive in. Welcome back to the Business Vault. If you're a young adult with big dreams, you know the journey to success can feel overwhelming. But what if I told you that your mindset is your most powerful asset? Today, we'll break down 5 steps you can take to reprogram your thinking, build mental resilience, and step into your full potential. The 5 key steps. Step 1, cultivate diligence and consistent effort. Success isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. It's about showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. Small, consistent actions compound over time. What's one small, consistent action you can commit to today? Step 2, cultivate devotion to your goals. The why behind your hustle. That's what fuels you when things get tough. Passion is your engine. What's the deeper purpose behind your goals? Tap into that core and your dedication will skyrocket. Step 3, develop unwavering consistency. Effort is important, but consistency is what builds momentum. It's about creating reliable habits that stick, rain or shine. It's not about doing everything, it's about doing the right things consistently. What habits can you add to your routine to make steady progress? Step 4, strengthen your willpower and self-discipline. Distractions are everywhere, but willpower is your mental muscle to stay focused on what truly matters. It's those small choices that build up. What's one temptation you can resist today to boost your self-discipline? Step 5, embrace a learning and growth orientation. Challenges aren't setbacks, they're setups for success. Every failure teaches you something valuable. You'll keep growing stronger and smarter with each lesson. Ask yourself, what can I learn from today? How can I improve next time? Success isn't just for the chosen few, it's for anyone willing to unlock their potential. But what does that really mean? It's about mastering your mindset and taking focused action. In this video, we'll break down 5 powerful steps to reprogram your thinking and step into the success you are meant for. Key step 1, train your mind through intentional action. Success starts in your mind, but it shows up in what you do. This step is all about showing up intentionally, even on the hard days. Whether you're learning a skill, starting a business, or building a brand, progress is the result of daily effort. What's one action you can take today that your future self will thank you for? Key step 2, align with a purpose that fuels you. Without purpose, effort fades. Your why is your inner fuel, the deeper reason that keeps you moving. When your goals are tied to something meaningful, you push through setbacks with clarity. Ask yourself, why does this matter to me? What's the bigger mission driving my ambition? Key step 3, build systems, not just habits. Consistency isn't just about showing up. It's about creating systems that support you. Think of it like designing your life to make success easier. Set routines, plan your priorities, and eliminate decision fatigue. What can you systemize this week to stay on track without burning out? Key step 4, protect your focus with self-discipline. Distractions are the enemy of progress. Self-discipline means saying no to what's easy, so you can say yes to what matters. Whether it's muting notifications or setting boundaries, protecting your focus is everything. What's one distraction you can eliminate today to create space for your goals? Key step 5, redefine failure as fuel for growth. Every setback carries a lesson. High achievers don't fear failure, they learn from it. Growth comes from analyzing mistakes, adapting and bouncing back stronger. Shift your mindset from "I failed" to "I learned." Ask yourself, what lesson did today bring me? And how can I grow from it? So there you have it, 5 powerful key steps to reprogramming your mindset for success. Cultivate diligence, fuel it with devotion, stick to your consistency, strengthen your willpower, and embrace growth. Remember, your mind is your greatest asset. Invest in it wisely. Now pause for a second. Really breathe that in, because if you're watching this, chances are you're in the middle of building something, a business, a dream, a version of yourself that only you can see right now. And maybe no one's clapping yet. Maybe it feels like no one gets it. But hear me clearly, your breakthrough doesn't need an audience, it needs commitment. Success is quiet at first. It's early mornings, late nights, doubt in your head, and fire in your heart. It's showing up when it's boring. It's doing it again when nobody noticed the first time. It's choosing growth, even when comfort is begging you to stay where you are. Let's be real. Reprogramming your mind isn't some magical moment. It's messy. It's unlearning what the world taught you and choosing your truth instead. Everyone talks about leveling up, but no one talks about the awkward middle. That space where you're not who you used to be, but you're not quite where you want to be either. That's where most people quit, but not you. You made it here, and that means you're built for the climb. And the climb, that's where character is born. That's where confidence is forged. You don't become unstoppable overnight. You earn it, choice by choice, belief by belief. Let me ask you, when was the last time you gave yourself credit for how far you've come? We celebrate outcomes, but forget to acknowledge survival. Some days, just not quitting is a win. Some seasons, just staying in the fight is enough. You didn't come this far to come this far. You came to become something more. So if you're in the valley right now, trust the process. If you're in motion, stay in motion. If you were doubting yourself, borrow this truth. You are more capable than you know and closer than you think. And when you reprogram your mindset to believe that, that's when the shift begins. That's when doors start opening. That's when your future starts calling you louder than your fear. And when that call comes, you answer it, not with hesitation, but with intention. You don't wait to feel ready. You move anyway, because deep down you know this truth. You weren't built to live on autopilot. You were built to lead, to create, to break generational limits. And it all starts with how you think. Every time you choose growth over comfort, every time you choose purpose over procrastination, every time you choose to believe, even when the evidence isn't clear yet, that's reprogramming. That's your mind unlocking new levels. And the more you grow, the more you'll realize your biggest obstacle was never the outside world. It was the story you kept repeating in your head. And now you're rewriting it, you're flipping the script, you're building with intention, and the world is about to feel it. So here's your reminder. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to start thinking like the version of you who never gave up. Let that version lead the way from here on out. Because that version of you, the one who didn't quit, the one who kept showing up even when no one was clapping, that version already exists inside you. You don't need to create them. You just need to remember them. And every choice you make right now, every small discipline, every time you silence doubt and choose action over excuses, you're pulling that version of you closer. Hook-style build-up. You see, no one's coming to hand you your dream life, that's the truth, but you're not here to be handed anything. You're here to build it, not because it's easy, but because you finally decided you're worth the fight. You finally decided that average was no longer an option. You finally chose to stop shrinking to fit in and start rising to stand out. And that changes everything. Vision moment, cinematic visual. Imagine waking up and realizing you're not chasing potential anymore. You're living it. You're walking like you've already won. You're thinking like a leader. You're showing up like the person people can count on, especially you. This isn't fantasy, it's your future, if you're willing to fight for it. Hard truth meets encouragement. Now don't get me wrong, the journey won't always be pretty. Some days you'll feel stuck, some days you'll wonder if anything is working. But those are the days that matter most, because those are the days your old mindset tries to come back. And those are the days you prove it has no power here anymore. You've come too far to think small again. You've felt the shift. Now it's time to own it. Pacing shift, calm yet intense. So breathe, stand tall, and remind yourself you don't need anyone to understand your vision right now. You just need to protect it, like your life depends on it. Because in some ways, it does. Your future isn't something you find. It's something you build. One thought, one decision, one mindset shift at a time. Closing surge of empowerment. This is your reset, your line in the sand, the moment you stop looking at who you've been and start focusing on who you're becoming. So start thinking like the version of you who refused to settle. Start walking like the version of you who already won. Start speaking, believing, moving like the version who showed up even when no one was watching. Because the truth is, that version of you, it's not in the distance. It's not someday, it's already here. And from this moment forward, that version leads the way. Because that version of you, the one who didn't quit, the one who kept showing up even when no one was clapping, already exists inside you. You don't need to create them. You just need to remember them. And every choice you make right now, every small discipline, every time you silence doubt and choose action over excuses, you pull that version closer. You see, no one's coming to hand you your dream life. That's the truth. But you're not here to be handed anything. You're here to build it. Not because it's easy, but because you finally decided you're worth the fight. You chose to stop settling for average. You stopped shrinking to fit in, and you started rising to stand out. And that changes everything. Imagine waking up and realizing you're not chasing potential anymore. You're living it. You walk like you've already won. You think like a leader. You show up like the person others can count on, especially you. This isn't fantasy. It's your future, if you're willing to fight for it. Hard truth meets encouragement. Now, don't get me wrong. The journey won't always be pretty. Some days you'll feel stuck. Some days you'll wonder if anything's working, but those are the days that matter most, because that's when your old mindset tries to creep back in, and that's when you prove it has no power here anymore. You've come too far to think small again. You've felt the shift. Now it's time to own it. Pacing shift, calm, grounded yet firm. So breathe, stand tall, and remind yourself, you don't need everyone to understand your vision right now. You just need to protect it, like your life depends on it, because in many ways, it does. Your future isn't something you find. It's something you build. One thought, one decision, one mindset shift at a time. Closing surge, empowerment. This is your reset, your line in the sand. The moment you stop focusing on who you've been and start stepping fully into who you're becoming. Start thinking like the version of you who refused to settle. Start walking like the version who already won. Start speaking, believing, and moving like the version who showed up, even when no one was watching. Because the truth is, that version of you, it's not far away. It's not someday. It's already here. And from this moment forward, that version leads the way. But don't go just yet, because this next part, it's the piece most people miss, and it's the one that can change everything. You see, most people are chasing a version of themselves they haven't even taken the time to meet. But you're not most people. You're still here because deep down, something in you is tired of shrinking, tired of doubting, tired of watching others rise while you question if you're enough. So let me say this clearly. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are becoming. And becoming doesn't always look like progress. Sometimes it looks like falling apart just before everything clicks. Sometimes it's standing still, so your roots can grow deeper before you rise higher. So if today you feel stuck, Good. That means you're not running from the work anymore. Because here's the truth most people never hear. You don't rise by accident. You rise by decision. So decide now that you're done making excuses for playing small, that you're done watering yourself down to fit in, that you're done waiting for permission to become who you've always been. No one is showing up to hand you the life you want, but someone is counting on you to build it. That someone is your future self. They're not hoping you'll try. They're trusting you'll rise. So own it, own your weirdness, own your brilliance, own the fact that you've survived things that would have broken other people. Because legacy isn't built in grand moments, it's built in quiet ones, when you choose discipline over comfort, when you speak life over fear, when you show up, even when no one is clapping. And today, you showed up. You weren't made to survive this life. You were made to shape it, to lead, to create, to disrupt the cycles that tried to define you. So the question is no longer, who am I to do this? The real question is, who am I not to? You're not here to blend in. You're here to break patterns. You were here to be the blueprint your younger self needed, and the standard your future self expects. So let the world catch up. Let the doubt fade out. Let the version of you that refused to shrink be the one that takes the mic from here. If you're still watching, that's not an accident. Something in this hit home. So don't just leave with motivation, leave with momentum. Now let's lock it in. If you're still hanging around with me, something's clicking. You're not here by accident. This moment, it's got your attention for a reason. You're feeling that pull to something greater, something more aligned with your potential. This isn't just about watching a video. It is about a shift happening inside you right now. You've stayed this long because you're ready to unlock the next level. But here's the thing, motivation can be fleeting. What lasts? Momentum. It's the driving force that will keep you moving even when the challenges get tough. That's the difference between wishing for success and creating it. So don't let this moment fade. Don't let it be another fleeting spark of inspiration. Turn this energy into action. Make today the day you commit to moving forward, no matter what. This is your turning point. This is where you choose to rise, to take control, and to step into your future. You've already felt the shift. Now it's time to fully embrace it. If this resonated with you, don't just keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear this today. If you're ready to organize your future and unlock your full potential, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that will push you to level up. And don't forget to ring that bell, so you're always the first to get tips, strategies, and motivation to build the life you deserve. Stay inspired, stay curious, and remember, the best version of you is just one mindset shift away.